Sir.
Mr. Rahim,
Yes.
continue. I know your talent. I know your talent.
Sir, thank you, sir. Sir, this is my maiden speech. So I would like to start my speech with the historical words of Sri Narayana Guru. And I do believe that this is the befitting mantra for the present era. ജാതിഭേദം മതദ്വേഷം ഏതുമില്ലാതെ സർവരും സോദരത്വേനെ വാഴുന്ന മാതൃകാസ്ഥാനമാണിത്, which means this is a model place where everyone lives together with humanhood, regardless of caste and religion. Sir, these are the words inscribed under the Shiva Pradishta done by real Vishwaguru, Sri Narayana Guru, the social reformer who walked in the front with Renaissance values. Sir, there is a reason behind me quoting Sri Narayana Guru's words at the time of Shiva Pradishta. In the beginning, the Honorable President in her address was very eloquent about the Prana Pradishta in Ayodhya. It was pointed out as the biggest achievement of the government. I would like to read the preface of our Constitution, preamble of our Constitution, sir. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. Sir, I would like to remind you again and again, India is a secular, democratic republic. How a government can portray Ram Temple as their biggest achievement in a secular country like India, sir? In this particular context, I would like to remind you the Shiva Pradishta done by Sri Narayana Guru in my home district Trivandrum in 1888. After the Shiva Pradishta, Sri Narayana Guru inscribed the message of secularism and humanhood under it. At the same time of Prana Pradishta, 3 Christian churches were attacked in Madhya Pradesh. What is the message given by this attack, sir? Sir, this government has been trying to divide the people. Stop the divisive politics and start talking about the distress of common people. Come and talk about the inflation. Come and talk about the unemployment, the elephant in the room. Sir, the Honorable President's speech has turned out to be nothing more than a speech filled up with empty claims and inflated figures that have no connection with the social reality of our country. The policy announcement was expected to describe where our country is today and how the government should formulate policies for the future. But the President's speech turned out a hollow echo devoid of substance and direction. Sir, throughout her 31 pages address, the Honorable President never used the word unemployment, the elephant in the room. Sir, what is the present condition of our country? The unemployment rate has risen to 10.9% in the last October, according to the data of Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. The educated youth labor force is begging in the market for jobs. The government claims that last year the government has given government jobs to lakhs of youth in mission mode. I hope that it was about Rosgar Melas. Sir, didn't the government itself admit the Rosgar Melas were a strategy to put dust in the eyes of the people? I would like to mention my own experience. When I asked a question about Rosgar Melas in this guest house, Minister in charge of the Prime Minister's office, Dr. Jitendra Singh, has given the written answer in its 206th session of Rajyasabha that not a single new post was created through Rosgar Melas and only appointments were made to existing vacancies. Sir, this is the reality. Sir, lakhs of posts are lying vacant in institutions under the union government. Sir, the unemployment, underemployment, and contractualization of labor are the 3 major evils that are faced by the Indian youth. Agnipath is a tremendous example of contractualization of the Indian job sector. Even the recruitment of army is becoming contractual. Instead of permanent appointments, the government is recruiting contract laborers in the banking sector, insurance sector, and even the railway and the PSUs. The Narendra Modi government is not creating new jobs and also have no intention to filling the permanent vacancies. Sir, this is not Amardikal, sir. Sir, this is not Amardikal for Indian youth. This is Mrudagal. I urge the government that to stop contractualization and ensure permanent job for the Indian youth. Sir, now I am coming to the gig economy. A large number of India's educated youth who are gasping with unemployment are part of the gig economy. The well-educated youth are working in companies like Swiggy, Zomato, Uber, and other unorganized sectors for cheap wages, sir. They are working from street to street irrespective of rain, summer, and winter. There is not a single mention of such gig workers in this address, sir. There are no specific plans or schemes for their welfare. Sir, this is not an Amrdakal. This is a Murdakal for the Indian youth, sir. Sir, inflation is increasing exorbitantly in our country. Retail inflation in India has increased to 5 to 9% according to NSO data. Moreover, inflation is higher in rural areas than cities. Sir, this has led to an increase in price commodities, including vegetables and food items. The union government has completely failed to control the price hike of essential commodities. Sir, the poor are becoming the poorest. Very shamefully, I would like to say that the government claims that it's an Amardakal at the time when the country ranks 111th of the global hunger index. Sir, while talking about the price hike, what is the price of the petrol and gas? Sir? The petrol costs about 97 rupees liter today. I would like to recollect to you the time when under the leadership of Indian National Congress, the UPA government, they deregulated the price fixing mechanism of petrol. During that time, BJP organized unprecedented protest against the deregulation policy. Now I recollect a viral visual, a member and Minister of State Sri V. Muralidharan in this August House representing Maharashtra organized even a bullock cart protest in the capital of Kerala. Sir, but when they came to power, they even deregulated the price fixing mechanism of diesel, sir. Sir, even on this budget day, the price of commercial gas cylinders increased by rupees 15. Does the government have the courage to say how many times the price of petrol, diesel, and gas cylinder increased during their Amardakal since 2014, and on what percentage? Sir, since 2014, the living expenditure of the common people is skyrocketing day by day. This is not an Amardakal for common people. This is for Murdakal. Sir, now I am coming to the airfare. Like the petrol and diesel, this 56 inches government doesn't have any control over airfare. The Indian private air carriers are looting domestic travelers and non-residents Indians. This 56-inch government is laughing at common people while watching this. The government doesn't have any control over the price of petrol. They don't have any control over the price of diesel. They don't have the control over airfare. They don't have control over anything that is directly affecting the lives of the common people. In short, they are rewriting the mantra of Indian democracy, of the people, by the people, for the people, to of the corporate, by the corporate, and for the corporate. Sir, the union government is implementing unproclaimed financial emergencies upon opposition-led states. They are fiscally handcuffing them for political motives. In the last sir, just a minute, sir. Sir, now I am coming to the Nari Shakti. What is the real picture of Nari Shakti? Sir, according to NCRB data, 51 women are physically or mentally being abused every hour in our country. Women were paraded nakedly in Manipur. The government was silent. We have seen what happened in Bilkis Banu case. The Honorable Supreme Court of India caught the Gujarat government's decision to grant remission to 11 convicts in the case of Banu's gang rape and murder of 7 of her family members during the 2002 Gujarat riots. Sir, I started my speech by expressing my concerns over the changing nature of secular fabric of my country. Secularism and pluralism are the soul of our country. Don't bulldoze on it, sir. Sir, why India has become a religion? Why India has not become a religious state? The only one reason for that is the secular essence of the Indian freedom movement. Sir, I am representing Kerala, which is the land of great freedom fighter and martyr Wakam Abdul Khader. He is popularly known as INA hero. He entered into the Indian freedom fight under the leadership of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. He was great revolutionary and freedom fighter who got arrested along with other 3 INA soldiers on the 10th September, sir, just a minute, 10th September 1943. Those 4 brave soldiers were hanged. Madras St. George Fort was witnessed.
M. Thambi Rai.
Sir, just
I have given you more time than you expected. Dr. M. Thambi Rai.
Thank you.
Half a minute. Conclude.
Sir, sir. My time, sir, you have to protect me.
Sir, kindly, yes. Sir, just a fraction of a second.
Half a minute.
Just a minute.
Please conclude.
Sir, those 4 brave soldiers were hanged. Madras St. George Fort was witnessed an interesting incident just before they got hanged. Only 2 persons can be hanged at a time in Madras Central Jail. British officials had decided to hang Wakam Abdul Khader and Fauja Singh together, and Anandan Nair and Bardhan. The brave Wakam Abdul Khader demanded to the British to hang with the Anandan Nair. British officials asked why. That 26-year-old brave son of India said that I belong to a Muslim family.
Please, nothing will go on record now.